Hi everyone, it's Jeanette, Crafty Dork. I'm here with day one of the 100-day project. Rachel over at RoxyCreations and Sarah at Sarah Roxbury are doing this challenge or this project, and I'm going to join along as well and see what I can do. They've used butterflies in their specimens mostly. I have this box of, I don't know if you can see very well, I think it's a bit glary, but it's a whole load of pressed flowers that I put in between laminated pockets. So I'm going to use those. I'm also going to use, as Rachel did, Roxy Tracy's exhibit botanical specimen ephemera. So I've printed that out. I actually printed it out and then I found the ones I'd printed out. I knew I had them. So I've just taken little snippets from them. I'm also using slides that I got off the Graphic Fairy. And I've also got a die of my own that I got from AliExpress. Now I think it's supposed to be more of a photo frame, but I'm going to utilise it into the specimen slide. I'm using my beautiful book that Susanna gave me in a swap to document how I'm doing it all. So okay, I've pre-cut everything so that you don't have to sit and watch me cut and ink and all that sort of stuff. So having said that, there's probably some things that I will still need to ink. I just saw up here a little bit there. So I cut these out. I've stuck the little pieces onto the back with my art glitter glue. This one I've decided to do onto a green paper. I thought it just highlighted that a little bit. So I am going to use my, let's put you back there again, my glue stick, and just pop that on the top. Let's see if you can see, down the side there a bit, across the bottom. And then I'll just use my glue here on the acetate, just so that it definitely will stick it down. So I hope everyone's doing well and taking care of yourselves. We're going very well here. A little bit is underneath there. Oh, and I haven't got my cotton bud. Let's just get that off there. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. This one's a little bit buckled. I was having a bit of trouble with my laminator when I did it. I did it in summer. I think it was getting a bit hot or something in it. Went a bit wok-eyed. Okay, now there's my bigger scissors, so I can do it in one swoop. So that is as easy as it needs to be. You don't have to really do much more than that. Tracy's made it very easy for us to, I'm going to sew that around the edge, I think, even if I just, because that one's not going to stick down very well, although it will if I give it time. So we'll pop that on there, but it would look nice if I just stitched around the edge of that. Okay, Now it's already got little bits and pieces all over this one, so you don't need to do anything. It's all labelled up for you, but I'm going to just pop one of her numbers labels just on there, just do a little bit of a, and I will actually cut that just a wee tad smaller because it's going to, a wee tad, that sounds good English, isn't it? So I'll just cut that a bit smaller. I thought by doing it, I'm still basically putting it together, but I've just cut out the a lot of the boring cutting out, I guess, and these are on sticker by the look. I remember doing that now. So I thought I'll just pop that one across the bottom there a little bit. And then I've got the tag, and what I did on this one, I just backed it onto craft cardstock, and I'm just going to hang it. On there. What's happened? That's all right. So that will just a little tag on there to swing. So that's number one, and I could put just a little bit of string, and then I can, you know, I could probably, if I do this to all of them, I could just string them all together and hook them all on a hook, and whether I get around to doing them all is another thing, but I've got quite a few in there that I just loved collecting, and out of my garden and friends' property. So just pop that around there, and that looks absolutely gorgeous, have we? Yep. See, I just needed to be a bit patient, didn't I? So that is gorgeous. There's number one. Okay. So number two is again one of Tracy's, and it's in the same vein I've got, but this one is the blank one. So once again, I've already taken the liberty and I've stuck, oh, that's even stuck down there. I popped the flower in there, I've stuck the acetate around, and let's have to do this one with all this, I reckon, because but that's cool, isn't it? No hassles. So I'll just do that with all the art glitter glue. So this is going to be fun. It's going to get my grey matter going a bit, but I sort of come to a little bit of a standstill, and I want to do something that will give you guys a bit more interest in what I'm doing, and give you some ideas for other things to do. So this will just help me on my mojo way, and perhaps help you guys as well. So and it's lovely to join in with somebody else when they're doing a challenge like this. You don't feel as though you're on your own. You've got each other to buff off of a little bit. So there's that part. So we've got that. And just ink down there, and once again, it looks okay, just like that. You could write on it by hand. You don't have to go and have all the bells and whistles. Let me just pick the green out of here. It might just bring a bit more of the green out of here into the card, or the label, the specimen slide. That's what I was trying to think of. So that just fits beautifully there. That was one of Tracy's. She might have made it to do that, hey? Now I've just got a couple of little of her number tags, and I thought I'll just pop a couple of those on there, just to bit of interest down the bottom, a few numbers and the date, and a date one that will you know, when it was October, no, it was September we did that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oops. So that one can go there. Oops, it's going there now. A bit crooked, but that's all right. And then pop that up the right way. So just a couple of little labels there. Then I've got another one of these, and I might put this one on the other side. Same, layered it with some little bit of cardstock to give it a little bit of stability. And I did layer this one onto the cardstock as well. Rather than use double-sided papers, this paper. So, another little label there. I think I've got, it's just, I think that's what was wrong. I did it on the wrong setting there. Silly idiot. Works better when you do it properly, doesn't it? Okay. Another little bit of my linen thread. Whoops. I might just pop it through there like that, up. And then we have the other one, and that just slips out as well. They're very cute, aren't they? Then this is the one from the Graphic Fairy. They just printed out like that. I've just cut out the centre, stuck my piece of flower in there, and I'm just going to go around this one with the glitter glue, because it's quite there's quite a bit of acetate on this one. I've already punched the hole here, so we'll and that looks just as effective as the other does. That was supposed to be a small one. Just a moment. Oops. That's why I had the small piece on there. The next two are I'm going to have to get a new one of these soon. I think I've worn it to death. Whoops, a daisy. Nearly forgot. This is a bit long, but that's okay. were all fairly lengthy, but doesn't matter. As Rachel will say, doesn't matter. Not to worry. And then we have that little one, and that's just got its little tag on the side there. And we'll just do a little bit here. There we go. Let's got that one. It's coming undone a bit there too. That while we're waiting. But that's cute. Could put a book page behind it too, which would make it look nice. Okay, now this one is the one that I, the die I had. When it cuts out, you've got that part and this part are separate. You can see there that the green came from around this part and this part came from around, that was around that part. I've just joined them with a little bit of red tape because I thought it just gives it a nice little twist and just makes it look a bit different like that. So I'm going to take the tape off this one. I put it on both so that it wouldn't move while I was trying to do it. I thought I can just imagine if I don't, it'll be going all over the place and a bit tricky to get off there. When I got this tape, I got it by mistake that size, and I thought, oh my lord, how did I ever do that, and how am I ever going to use it? Well, it's come in, it's been the most useful tape for just little teeny weeny projects. Yeah, so there we go. It's got that bit. Take this one off. And whoops. And then I'll stick it down with the art glitter glue. This red stuff sure sticks like crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to put this art glitter all around this one, and that will stick onto this other one here, and down the sides here. I quite like this one. It's just got the me made one. Makes you just feel as though you just created a little bit of yourself rather than using other people's, and it just shows you that you don't have to use all the kits if you don't want to. Not everybody, like Tracy said when she showed her kits, not everybody wants to use the kits. You know, we all want to use our imagination to make things for our journals and for I'll just put that on a bit wide, so there we go, a little bit down there, and I like that, that's cute. go. Now for this one, I've just cut a little tag out of the kit. So just on that corner. And I'll just pop that down there. So that's got all the information. And then up on this little one, I've got that little tag that's up the top there. And we'll just pop one of these little dinkies in there. I'll get some more of these. I've run out of little brown ones. So I'll put that back in the box. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. It's something a little bit different, and I'll be back again tomorrow. It's vintage handkerchiefs tomorrow, and I've got heaps of them. I have got a kit, actually it's the same kit as what Rachel was using, which is fantastic. But I'm also going to use the hankies themselves. Whoops, where are we? So let me, come here, you junkie. So I've got the hankies themselves I'm going to utilise tomorrow. So that's just something a little bit different. So I've got that one, and these two. And I rather like the lot of them. I don't think there's one that I'm not happy with. So I hope you enjoyed that little play today, and I'll be back again tomorrow with the next episode in the 100-day projects. So until we meet again, happy crafting and bye for now.